We have reached Championship Monday in the 2025 West Virginia American Legion Baseball State Tournament. Wheeling Post 1 is undefeated through the double elimination tournament. Beckley Post 32 lost on day one and has battled its way through the bottom bracket to face Wheeling in the championship round. Good afternoon and welcome to a warm and muggy Dale Miller Field within Milan Park here on the outskirts of Morgantown, West Virginia. Dave Wilson along with Jack Carlson. Jack, these two teams taking different routes to get here. Beckley Post 32 lost on day one of the tournament, but it has battled its way into the championship.
Absolutely right, Dave. Beckley has really been impressive ever since that day one victory, and even in that day one victory, it was a tightly contested battle with Post 60, but talk about not giving up and getting up off of the mat. That's exactly what the Bash have done, and now they have a chance with 2 victories today to claim a West Virginia State title.
Yeah, lost that opener to Post 60, 12-8, came back to beat Clarksburg, came back to beat Morgantown 5-4, and eventually earned its way here with that win over Charleston 6-3. Wheeling coming into this contest, this championship game, Jack, everybody kind of thought this might be the best team in the tournament, and that's been the case so far.
Absolutely. They've shown the ability to win in a lot of different ways. They've bludgeoned teams in this tournament so far, blew out a lot of opponents to start the tournament, but then yesterday, that thrilling 10-inning win, walking off in that game over Berkeley, and then advancing to this game. So they've shown the ability to win in a lot of different ways.
8-1 win over Clarksburg, as you mentioned. Got a win over Post 60 and then had to scrape its way into the championship game with that close one over Post 14, a 2-1 victory in extra innings. We are underway as Seth Cover delivers the first pitch, and that is taken, ball 1. Cover 4-0 on the season, a 1.53 ERA this summer for Post 1, 27 strikeouts, 16 walks. That pitch in there a strike for the big right-hander from Wheeling Central Catholic High School. Jacob Meadows lead things off for Beckley. 1-1 on Meadows. He squares the bunt and bunts it into the ground foul. Here's the starting lineup for Beckley Post 14. It's Jacob Meadows at bat. Maddox Sims on deck. Deegan Williams is in left batting third. Cole Cunningham, the designated hitter, the cleanup hitter. Zach Hunt, Ashton Cochran, Cole Brown, Grayson Kesterson, and Braden Kilblinger round out the starting 9 for this Beckley team. 2-2 on the hitter Meadows. Upton kicks and pitches, and Meadows fights it back into the net. Count remains 2-2. Meadows from Shady Spring, hitting .321 on the season, has himself an even count here to begin this ball game. Billings hangs the sign. Cover's break even. A breaking ball slapped the other way and down for a base hit.
The Bash are in this position thanks to Meadows. He delivered 3 RBIs yesterday in that winner-go-home game for Beckley against Charleston. They stayed alive in this tournament thanks to him, and he gets it started here in the first of this title game.
Leadoff single for Meadows, and Cover will now face Maddox Sims, the right fielder. Sims hitting .340 this summer, 22 runs driven in. So Cover works from the stretch early in this one. Hit on the knuckles right at the shortstop. Murray, he'll catch the line drive, throw to first, double play, and just like that, this inning changes on one pitch.
Yeah, Meadows, not a great read off of first. He kept on going when it was on a line straight to the shortstop and didn't even bother to retreat. He was out by a mile.
Yeah, he knew it. That was just bad luck for Meadows there on first. So Deegan Williams comes to the plate with nobody on and 2 outs here in the first. Williams, the lefty from Independence. And Cover delivers just off the outside corner. Williams hitting .348 this summer for Beckley. The 1-0 pitch, high chopper on the ground, going to be fielded by the shortstop Murray, right back of second base, throw to first in time, and the inning comes to a close. Meadows gets a leadoff single, but he gets doubled up. Williams and Sims are retired, and Cover faces the minimum in the top of the first inning. Middle of the first, no score at Dale Miller Field. This is coverage of the 2025 American Legion Baseball State Championship on Metro News, the voice of West Virginia.
Inside all of us lies a potential to succeed. The definition of success differs for each of us. It's personal. One size doesn't fit all. At MVB, we believe in relationships supported by technology, product offerings, and industry knowledge. We believe in your imagination, your determination, and your grit. Our financial services keep pace with your ambition and empower your limitless potential. We say yes if, when other banks say no because. At our core, we power potential. We strive to unlock the potential in you, your family, your business, and your community. Your success is our success. You deserve more than a bank. You deserve a trusted partner on the financial frontier. MVB, powering your potential.
Bottom of the first inning, and here's the starting lineup for Wheeling Post 1. Chris Upton, the hero from yesterday, will lead off, followed by pitcher Seth Covert. Jackson Murray batting third, playing shortstop today. Zade Billings hits cleanup and is behind the plate. Rocco Dijon Domenico is at first base, batting fifth. Hitting sixth, Henry Anderson at third. Brady Ernest is in right, batting seventh. Jake Brown at second, bats eighth. And Braxton Billick in center field rounds out the starting nine for Wheeling. And they will face Eli Green, 3-2 this summer, 33 strikeouts, 24 walks, and a 4.42 ERA for Beckley, post 32. Chris Upton batting .469 on the summer. Takes the first pitch, ball one. Upton had the walk-off hit last night to send Wheeling on to the championship undefeated. The 1-0. Taken downstairs, the ball. So here's one thing to watch today, Jack, is Wheeling's undefeated, which gives you a distinct advantage in getting your pitching set up for the championship round here today, the 2-0 on the outside corner. Beckley has had to use a lot of pitching over the course of this tournament.
Absolutely, and for Wheeling, they have their top two arms at their disposal for potentially 2 games today, so a huge advantage for them.
Pitch downstairs, the ball. It is 3-1 to Chris Upton. Yeah, Cover pitched back in game 1 of this tournament, went 4 1/3, struck out 8 in that contest. In the air to left, coming on, Williams misjudged it a tad. It has to go down to the dirt to make the catch, but he got the ball in the leather. That's all that matters. 1 away.
It all counts the same in the box score, Dave.
Pitcher number 22, Seth Covert.
Upton goes the other way. And he got fooled by the little bit of wind up here today. Got sun and clouds. The conditions are pretty nice for July, all things considered. First pitch is in there, called strike, a breaking ball to Cover.
Especially when you consider the weather that we've had here at Dale Miller Field this weekend. It has been crazy.
Mostly sunny, 84 today. It's still humid as all get out, but yeah, that's July in West Virginia. Yeah, we have battled thunderstorms and toad stranglers and heat and humidity, a little bit of everything this weekend. That one's down and away, 2-1. Had a couple of delays this weekend. Should be good to go for today, though. 2-1 pitch, bounced on the ground to the right side. Hunt, the second baseman, fields and flips, and are 2 away.
Quick work is going to need to be the motto for Green today. Dave, you mentioned that Wheeling's pitching is in tremendous shape, but when you look on the Beckley side, they're going to need a lot of length out of Green because their pitching is limited going into this potentially 2-game situation today.
Yeah, Beckley will need to win twice today to claim the championship. Wheeling just needs to win this one. And the pitch, a breaking ball away to Jackson Murray. Murray, another of the Lindsley products on this post 1 team. The 1-0. Up and in, a ball, 2-0.
Murray has been really impressive this weekend, Dave. 9 hits across 4 games. He's gotten 2 hits in every single game.
And he's way ahead in the count now. 3 balls and no strikes to Jackson Murray. .528 average this summer. 3-0, and he walked him on 4 straight. First walk issued by Green today, and that'll bring up the catcher from Tyler Consolidated, Zayd Billings.
Cleanup man, the catcher.
So Murray goes to first
Zayd
base.
Billings.
He'll take his lead, and Billings will stand in, hitting .352. Has 11 stolen bases. He can run for a catcher when he gets out on the base paths. And Billings looks at the ball away, 1-0. Kesterson behind the dish, drops the sign, and the pitch from Green is down and in, 2-0. Williams, Meadows, Sims across the outfield for Beckley. Kiblinger, Brown, Hunt, Cochran, third to first on the infield, and Kesterson behind the plate. Two and nothing on Zayd Billings to begin this at bat. Murray takes his lead, couple of steps, and he'll draw a throw, back diving. Billings back in the box, waiting on that 2-0 pitch, and he takes high and tight. That is 7 straight out of the zone from Eli Green. .3-0 pitch in there. Now Billings will stand in with 3 balls and a strike. 2 outs, runner at first base. Bottom of the first inning. The 3-1. High and tight once more, and that is back-to-back 2-out walks. And that'll bring the dangerous Rocco DeJean-Domenico to the plate.
Walks are something that Green really has to limit in this game if he wants to give his team length, which is what Beckley desperately needs out of their starter. Can't be affording all these free passes back-to-back. That's going to boost his pitch count much higher than he would have preferred.
Rocco DeJean-Domenico at the plate from Wheeling Park, takes the ball, breaking ball way out of the zone. Nice stop by Kesterson. Hey, you mentioned pitch count. He's already getting ready to throw his 20th pitch of the inning. DeJean-Domenico, .395 this summer, 31 runs driven in. He's got an opportunity here, and he takes another pitch down and in. Well, right now you just got to be patient, because Green has lost the zone after retiring the first 2 batters of the inning. 2-0. And DeJean-Domenico taking all the way. That's a pitch in there, a strike. Green ready, the 2-1 pitch, up and in. Boy, you can sit right here, 3-1. If it's not thigh high down the middle of the plate, middle in. Make Green throw a strike here. 3 balls and a strike. DeJean-Domenico takes a rip at it, hits it into the right center field gap, but right there is Sims. He'll camp underneath of it and make the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. So Green gets around a pair of 2-out walks. No runs, no hits, 2 runners left stranded. We're through an inning complete of the American Legion Baseball State Championship Series. Wheeling and Beckley, no score from Dale Miller Field.
This summer at Dan Calva Toyota World, we have trucks, and more trucks. With over 250 Toyota trucks here and on the way, we guarantee we have a truck for you. Come check out our 2025 hybrid Tacomas that offer 326 horsepower and 4.75% for 60 months. So come get your brand new Toyota truck today at Dan Calva Toyota World in Fairmont. Shop the world.
I'm Sean Kovich, Mountaineer Golf Coach. When disaster strikes your home, business, or golf game, call the restoration company the Mountaineers call. Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration.
No score, top of the second inning. Cole Cunningham will lead off, the designated hitter for Beckley, post 32. Beckley hoping to play 2 today. Wheeling hoping to play just 1 and capture the 2025 American Legion Baseball State Championship and move on to the National Regionals.
And if you're Beckley, you want to make Cover work a lot more than he did in that first inning. Just 9 pitches on the ledger for Cover, and he faced the minimum in that first frame. If you're Beckley, you want to be more patient, get some more base runners on, and try and get to this really good right-hander for post 1.
Wheeling post 1, 18 state championships. Of course, the defending champs won it all last year. Had to come back, beat Morgantown twice last year to win the championship. So the big lefty, the designated hitter from Independence, Cole Cunningham to lead things off. Hunt and Cochran to follow in the top of the second inning. Cunningham hitting .337, and the first pitch from Cover, outside corner, called strike. The 0-1. Half-hearted swing, and it's 0-2. Got him fooled on the breaking ball there. Cover way ahead, 0-2 on the designated hitter, Cole Cunningham. The kick in the 0-2 delivery. Outside corner, called strike 3. 1 away.
What a nasty pitch sequence there by Cover. Went with the breaking ball in the dirt and then painted it on the outside corner there. Cunningham's knees were buckled. Talk about good morning, good afternoon, and good night.
Delivered it right on the black of the plate after that nasty breaking ball. 1 away, first strikeout of the day for Cover, and the next batter is Zach Hunt. Swing at the first pitch, fouls it over the press box, out of play. Hunt played his varsity ball at Wyoming East. A .319 hitter. The 0-1. Hit in the air. Shallow left. Backing out is the shortstop Murray to make the catch, 2 away. Two down, nobody on. Ashton Cochran will stand in.
Number 14, Ashton Cochran.
This Beckley team, they get them from all over. Greenbrier East, where Cochran comes from. Wyoming East, Independence, Nicholas County, Shady Spring. All represented on this team. Cochran hitting .316, comes to the plate, nobody on, 2 away. And Cover, unfortunately for Beckley, looks to be finding his rhythm, although that pitch misses downstairs. Not by much.
Cochran has been an X factor of sorts for Beckley this week. 4 runs batted in his last 3 games.
1-0's on the outside corner. Ball and a strike to Cochran. The 1-1. A bit high, 2 balls and a strike. Cochran, the lefty, facing the big right-hander Seth Cover. And that 2-1 pitch is fisted up the third base line. Count even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Cover back on the rubber, the 2-2. Check swing down in the dirt. Nice stop by Billings, but Cochran able to hold the bat back and run the count full here.
You can already tell the off speed is playing some mind games with these hitters.
Yeah, Cover's really keeping them off balance here early. Looking for a perfect inning. Payoff pitch. Misses outside, a ball. So 2-out walk issued by Cover. And that will extend the inning for Cole Brown.
Shortstop, number 10, Cole
Brown hitting .333. Has 3 home runs this summer. Trying to get a little 2-out magic going here. Cochran, sizable lead over at first, draws the throw, and he dives back safely. 2.5, now call it 3-step lead off first base over there. Cover pauses and pitches, and this is fouled straight back. This will get out of play. There it is. I was a little bit, I was waiting for it to come down. So is our cameraman right behind home plate.
Jackie's been there all week long, all week strong, through rain or shine.
Tougher than a mailman. Throw to first. No balls and a strike on Brown. The pitch, breaking ball stays high. 1-1 on Cole Brown. Another breaking ball. This is going to skip away from Billings. Got his body in front of it, but that ball had so much spin, just skidded right off the chest protector and off toward the first base dugout. That allows Cochran to move up to second base and gives Beckley a runner in scoring position here with 2 away.
Advantageous count for Brown. Chance to strike first in this game. That would be huge for Beckley's confidence, especially as we've said. You got to win 2 games today, but to win 2, you have to win the first one. And a big part of doing that, you have to win the early scoring battle.
Got to take your opportunities when they present themselves. You may not get many of them against a guy like Cover. 2 balls and a strike. Brown looking for something to hit. Fouls this straight back. It's 2-2. Cover toes the rubber. He works from the first base side of the rubber. Look towards second. Break-even pitch is a breaking ball that doesn't bend, and the count is full. First base open here with 2 outs. Runner at second. No score in the top of the second. Cover at the belt. To the plate. And a breaking ball just out of the zone. Tried to get Brown to go fishing. He wouldn't take the bait. He goes to first base. Back-to-back 2-out walks. Now for Cover.
Both pitcher and catcher, Cover and Billings, wanted that call, but it just looked to be just outside of the zone. And now a good opportunity for the Bash. 2 on and 2 out.
Kesterson, the catcher, will come to the plate. 271 hitter from Nicholas County. Grayson Kesterson has driven in 15 this summer. Looking to give his team the lead here with 2 outs in the second. And Cover misses inside a ball. Now, very reminiscent to Eli Green in the first inning. Got the first 2 batters quickly and has since walked 2 and struggling to find the zone. This should get him out of it, though. High chopper to the second baseman, Brown. Throw to first in time, inning over. So no damage done by the walks. No runs, no hits. 2 runners left stranded. We're in the middle of the second inning. No score. Wheeling and Beckley playing in the 2025 West Virginia American Legion State Baseball Championship, presented by Metro News, the voice of West Virginia.
Out here in West Virginia, beyond the screens and the city noise, there's a place you can shake off your worries and find space to reconnect to what matters. Follow your wanderlust to our waterfalls. Ride wild rivers to small towns full of history, or slow down and just breathe in beauty. Find your almost heaven at wvtourism.com.
You own a boat because you love spending time on the water. Choose the outboard that allows you to make the most of it. Honda Marine's legendary reliability, ease of maintenance, and powerful performance keep you going strong. and they're all backed by the peace of mind protection of the industry's best limited warranty. Visit your Honda Marine dealer today and find out why it's more than an engine. It's your time on the water.
Bottom of the second inning here at Dale Miller Field at Milan Park, just on the outskirts of the University City of Morgantown. No score, just one hit so far. That was a leadoff single by Jacob Meadows for Beckley. Then he got doubled off. Bottom of the second, Henry Anderson, Brady Ernest, and Jake Brown will be the batters for Wheeling Post 1.
Looking for Eli Green to be a bit more efficient in this inning. 23 pitches in that first inning. See if he can't get through these batters a little bit more quickly. We saw in the top half of this inning, Seth Kover ran into his first real difficulty, ended up throwing 19 pitches in that inning. But for Green and Beckley, he needs to get some efficient innings under his belt and give his team some length. See if he can't do that here in the second.
And that is the major, and it is a major disadvantage trying to battle back out of that lower bracket throughout the tournament. It's just how much pitching will you have left by the time you get to Monday. And for Beckley, I mean, that is a major question mark. If you can get the upset here in game one, what would you have left in game two? Well, we got a long way to go in this affair.
For Wheeling, third baseman number 6, Henry Anderson.
Henry Anderson will lead things off. Anderson has been a key offensive weapon for Wheeling this summer. Takes the first pitch, a ball. 353 hitter, 33 runs driven in, 4 have left the ballpark. The 1-0. And that is down low, 2-0. Anderson dons the green and gold during the varsity portion of the season down at Brook. The 2-0. Outside corner, a called strike. Two balls and a strike. In the air to right. Slicing toward the line. Sims going to give it a long run in foul territory. Sims makes a sliding catch for the first out of the inning.
Great read off the bat there by Sims. No hesitation. He needed every bit of that speed to get over to the line and go into foul territory. What a nice catch.
Looked like a Kyle Wicks 7-iron. Slicing away from Sims, and he had to go a long way to track that down. Again, a lot of foul territory here at Dale Miller Field, and Sims made a beauty of a play. One away. And a breaking ball in there for a strike to Brady Ernest. Ernest from Wheeling Central, 455 hitter. The 0-1 pitch. Breaks out of the zone, 1-1. In there, called strike. A ball and 2 strikes to Brady Ernest. Right-hander, open stance, ready for the 1-2. Tapped up the third baseline, and this will be foul.
Got a sharp uniform matchup here today, Dave, and this championship matchup. You were commenting before the game. Sharp pinstripes from Wheeling.
Very classic look. Looks nice. Clean.
Got the stars from Beckley as well. Very sharp.
Swing and a miss. Got him to chase the breaking ball off the outside edge of the plate. First punch out of the day for Eli Green, and there are 2 retired here in the second. Nobody on, 2 away for Jake Brown. Another from that state championship Wheeling Central team swings and misses at the high cheese. The 0-1. Tapped foul, and it's 0-2 on Brown.
Green has been aggressive so far here in this second inning, like that he's on the attack so far.
The 0-2. Good pitch on 0-2, down and away. Green ready, the 1-2. Just a bit low. Evens the count, 2-2. Couple of tough takes by Brown.
Green not wasting any time out there on the mound. He's getting the ball and he's ready to go.
Break evens fouled away. We'll re-rack and do it again. Yeah, you really like that as a catcher. When your pitcher starts to get in rhythm, he's not waiting. Just get it back, rock and fire. Here comes the 2-2. Breaks off the plate, and now the count's full. Was 0-2. And Brown has been able to fight back to a full count. The payoff pitch. All after getting him 0-2, he throws 4 straight balls. It's the third walk issued by Green, and Braxton Billick will come to the plate.
Center fielder Braxton Billick.
Now 27 walks on the summer for Eli Green in 39 innings of work. Almost 30, almost 40. That one's on the outside corner, a strike to Billick. Billick's hitting right around 400, 394 from Wheeling Central. Green's 0-1, up and away. 1 ball and 1 strike on Braxton Billick. Brown 2.5 steps off the bag, and that pitch just tapped. Back into the backstop, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. On the ground to the third baseman. Throw across the diamond in plenty of time, inning over. No runs, no hits. 1 runner left stranded. We've got 2 innings in the books. No score between Wheeling and Beckley and the 2025 American Legion Baseball State Championship on Metro News, the voice of West Virginia.
Metro News is the voice of West Virginia. If your business has a need to reach potential customers in virtually any area within West Virginia, WVRC Media's Metro News platform provides a solution. Metro News covers every county in the state, with over 90 affiliates receiving all or some of our 7 daily and weekly programs. Metro News is a cost-efficient way to deliver your message to the entire state or to a specific geographic area. Metro News also offers your company access to over 1 million visitors per month to our website, wvmetronews.com, which is widely regarded as the state's top online information site. Our commitment is to covering the key issues in our state, from political news, local sports, outdoors, entertainment, to Main Street, West Virginia. Metro News is the trusted source for keeping West Virginians informed. To put the power of the voice of West Virginia, Metro News, to work for your business, simply click the Start a Conversation button below. We'll be back to you within 48 hours.
We go to the third, no score. Wheeling and Beckley playing for the 2025 American Legion Baseball State Championship. Dave Wilson and Jack Carlson with you here at Dale Miller Field, just outside of Morgantown. What's turned out to be a pretty nice day for late July. 84, it's humid, but it could be worse. It could be stormy. 9-1-2. Due up for Beckley here in the third. Braden Kiblinger will lead things off, the third baseman from Independence. He stands in, facing Seth Cover, back to work for his third inning, and that pitch down and in, a ball. Kiblinger, 273 average for Beckley post 32, 21 runs driven in, and he takes high and tight. 2-0. Deep in that box, trying to get every advantage he can against the hard throwing Cover. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Cover winds, and the 2-1 pitch is delivered inside, 3-1.
Seems like for both pitchers so far in this game, the control has been there at times, and then at other times it just has gone completely out of the window.
3-1 pitch, stung into center field. Billick is there, makes the catch on the line for the first out of the inning. One away, and Jacob Meadows will be the batter. Meadows owns the only hit so far today, as Cover will go back to the mound and work his way through the lineup for a second time. Meadows, leadoff single in the first, but then got doubled up on a line drive to the shortstop. He'll put a bunt up the third base line. It's a beaut. Anderson was charging, but he was playing back. Billings came out of the crouch, and even if he fields it cleanly, which he did not, they had little chance of getting Meadows at first.
Yeah, Meadows with perfect speed. As you said, a great bunt for the third base side there. He's 2 for 2 on the day, and Beckley has a one-out base run.
So Maddox Sims will come to the plate. He hit it on the screws in the first inning, but it was right at Jackson Murray, the shortstop, which led to the double play. Breaking ball outside corner, a called strike. Sims, 22 runs driven in, hitting .340. Meadows at first. Short lead, draws a throw, and he dives back. Meadows extends the lead by about a half a step. The 0-1 pitch, there goes Meadows. Ball skips out in front of the plate. Billings tries to backhand it. Can't field the pitch cleanly, and in safely at second is Meadows. So Meadows with the stolen base. He's in scoring position, and Maddox Sims needs to get something to the right side of the field. The 1-1. Sims takes down low. 2 balls and a strike. Now time called as Billings will head out to the mound to talk to Cover. Those two just making certain they're on the same page as far as the signals go here with a runner at second base. Remember, these guys have only worked with each other for about 30 games. Cover from Wheeling Central, Billings from Tyler Consolidated. 2 balls and a strike, and now Cover will back off the rubber. Cover a look towards second, comes to the plate. This is in the air. Short left field. Upton underneath of it makes the catch, and that will keep Meadows at second, 2 away.
Just underneath of it there. Sims just too much underneath it there. Fly ball and doesn't advance the runner, but Deegan Williams, who's been productive so far in this tournament, he's got 6 hits to his name, has a chance to come through with a man in scoring position and 2 out.
A 7th would give Beckley the lead here in the top of the third. Williams 0 for 1, grounded out to end the first inning. First pitch, Williams swings away, and he hits it out back of third base. Murray, the shortstop, Anderson, the third baseman there. It's Anderson to call for it and make the catch for the final out of the inning. Meadows is left stranded at second. No runs, a hit, and a runner left. We're in the middle of the third. No score between Wheeling and Beckley. It's the 25 American Legion Baseball State Championship game on Metro News, the voice of West Virginia.
Daniels of Morgantown has a wide selection of casual sportswear that's both stylish and comfortable. Styles for the golf course, the game, or weekends with the family. You'll find your right fit at Daniels of Morgantown.
Let's make a deal at Buchanan Toyota. 3.99% financing, up to 60 months on all new 2024 Toyota Tacomas, gas or hybrid. Buchanan Toyota, closer than you think.
We have close to 500 slabs on site from all across the globe. We bring the world's finest slabs to you. preferred surfaces. Your space, your style, your preferred choice.
Every brand has a story. At Sparks Media Agency, we help you tell it. Authentically, visually, and with heart. Sparks Media Agency. Story-driven content that connects.
Bottom of the third so far. Pitchers have been the story of this one early. Seth Cover's allowed 2 hits. Both of those have been to Jacob Meadows, a leadoff single and a bunt single. Eli Green, through a couple of innings, has walked a couple, but has not allowed a hit just yet. As we start our second time through the order, and Chris Upton comes to the plate. He flew out to left in his first plate appearance. Takes that pitch, a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery is inside, 2-0 to Upton.
Dave, where would this Wheeling team be without these Lindsley School products? Chris Upton, 7 hits in this tournament. Jackson Murray, 9 hits in the tournament, among so many other contributors.
Down and in, 3-0. Yeah, Lindsley, always a ton of talent up there at the academy. A lot of baseball talent up there as per usual. 3-0 pitch is outside. Walked him on 4 straight. 4th walk issued by Eli Green. That'll bring Cover to the plate. Tell you what, there's been a lot of baseball talent up there in the Northern Panhandle just in general the last few years. Wheeling Central loaded with pitchers. We've got Lindsley, Wheeling Park, always in the mix for the state tournament in the big schools division. Cover squares to bunt. Snap throw down to first, and Upton dives back. Good throw by Kesterson. With Upton straying off first base on the missed bunt. 1-0. Throw to first. Close, but Upton back safely. Upton takes his lead. 2.5, maybe 3 steps, and a balk is called. Home plate umpire made that call immediately. He flinched towards first. It was slight, but it was there. Just a slight turn of the shoulders after he had stopped. That's what they got called, what they called the balk for. So that puts Upton out at second base. Nobody out. Count still 1-0. Do you still try to bunt him over? Beckley's thinking that could be a possibility. Swinging away. Cover fouls it back into the net, 1-1. The speedy Upton out at second base, nobody out. Bottom of the third, no score. Corner's playing in. Cover squares to bunt, and he bats it foul. Well, the bunt probably comes off here. I have seen it before, but not often on 2 strikes. Not with my number 2 hitter. Cover back in the box. Upton takes his lead at second. Green comes to the plate, and he got him swinging. Nice pitch, off speed on the outside part of the plate. Cover goes down swinging. Second strikeout for Eli Green, and that is a big first out.
Very big first out. Needed that strikeout, especially with Jackson Murray coming up, who has just been tremendous all summer long, but especially in this state tournament for Post 1.
And Murray hitting over 500 on the summer. 528 coming into the game today. 13 doubles. Corner still playing up, and Murray takes a breaking ball outside. Cochran at first base. He's about 30 feet down the line by the time the pitch is thrown. Kiblinger at third is starting a couple of steps inside third base. The 1-0. Outside corner. Zade Billings on deck. Wheeling trying to scratch a run across here in the bottom of the third inning. No score. The 1-1. Called. Strike 2 on the outside corner. A ball and 2 strikes on Jackson Murray. Runner out at second base for Wheeling, 1 out. The 1-2. Skips in the dirt. Nice stop by Kesterson, but Upton dives into third base. He took off. As soon as he saw that ball hit the dirt, he takes third base on the pitch. It's 2-2.
Good thing that Upton didn't have any hesitation there, because it did not get away from Kesterson all that far. Good read, and now he's 90 feet away from scoring.
2-2 pitch, up and away, and the count is full. Anything to the right side is going to score Upton here. Payoff pitch. Taken inside. Ball 4. Fifth walk issued by Eli Green. Runners at the corners, 1 out. And Zade Billings will come to the plate.
Wheeling still searching for that first hit, so these base runners that Green has put on kind of creating his own problem so far. You mentioned those 5 walks, but no hits so far. Wheeling is yet to earn a base runner, so to speak.
Billings walked in his first plate appearance. First pitch, taken high, a ball. Runners at the corners, the 1-0 pitch. Billings hits this a ton, into left. Williams backing up on it. Williams running to the fence. It'll one-hop off the wall. Upton scores easily. But it is a long, loud RBI single that gives Wheeling Post 1 the lead here in the third.
What a great hit there by Billings. He thought he could have had extra bases off the bat, but Jackson Murray, as he was rounding second, opted not to go to third. So Billings had a nice cut around, or nice turn around first base, but had to go back to the bag. As you said, a very long and loud single.
I don't think anybody read that ball well off the bat. First pitch is high and tight to DeJean-Domenico. Williams didn't realize how far that ball was going to carry. I don't think Murray did either, because he got stuck in between first and second base. 1-0 is on the outside corner, called strike. In fact, Upton was over at third watching it for a long time, thinking that ball might be caught. But it carried. One hopped off the fence. A ball and a strike to DeJean-Domenico. And he looks at a strike on the outside corner. DeJean-Domenico flew out to right field, his first plate appearance. Down in the count here, 1-2. Pitch down to the dirt. Nice stop by Kesterson to get over in front of it. Count is even at 2-2. The pitch. Down and in. Boy, tough take by DeJean-Domenico. Green wanted that call. Whew, good pitch. Full count now, 3-2. And he swings and misses. Green responds with a fastball. DeJean-Domenico came up empty. It's the third strikeout for Eli Green. 2 down, and Henry Anderson will be the batter.
Third baseman Henry Anderson.
Anderson 0 for 1, flew out to right field. Looking for a base hit. Breaking ball off the edge. The 1-0 delivery from Green. Sliced foul. This will get out of play.
And Dave, unfortunately for Green and Beckley, with the amount of pitches that he's thrown already, sitting at 67, and he's thrown 23 here in the third inning. No inning has been easy for him to this point.
Base runners aboard every inning so far. Green's 1-1 had Anderson buckled. A nasty breaking ball, 1-2. Might be inclined to call that again. The 1-2 pitch misses outside, 2-2. Runners at first and second. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Green rocks and fires. This is in the air. Left center. Billick racing over, makes the catch for the final out of the inning. 1 run, 1 hit, 2 runners left stranded. 3 innings in the books. It's Wheeling 1, Beckley nothing in the 2025 American Legion Baseball State Championship on Metro News, the voice of West Virginia.
Inside all of us lies a potential to succeed. The definition of success differs for each of us. It's personal. One size doesn't fit all. At MVB, we believe in relationships supported by technology, product offerings, and industry knowledge. We believe in your imagination, your determination, and your grit. Our financial services keep pace with your ambition and empower your limitless potential. We say yes if, when other banks say no because. At our core, we power potential. We strive to unlock the potential in you, your family, your business, and your community. Your success is our success. You deserve more than a bank. You deserve a trusted partner on the financial frontier. MVB, powering your potential.
Top of the 4th inning, 1-0 Wheeling leads Beckley in the 2025 American Legion Baseball State Championship game. Or games. Beckley's hoping it'll be games today. Beckley needs to win twice. Wheeling can take the championship here in game 1. Right now, post 1 has the 1-0 advantage. And credit Eli Green, Jack, there. Bottom of the 3rd inning, it was shaping up like it could be one of those crooked number type of innings for Wheeling. You had runners on, you had them in scoring position, but he's able to escape damage, just 1 run across the plate.
Yeah, I think fortunate is the right word to use in that situation. 26 pitches that he threw in that 3rd inning, just 1 run put on the board for post 1. You have to feel very fortunate if you're Green and if you're Beckley in that situation, only trailing 1-0 through the first 3 frames.
Cole Cunningham, Zach Hunt, and Ashton Cochran scheduled to face Seth Cover. Cover back to work. He has also had to labor a little bit here through the first third of this ball game. Swing and a miss by Cunningham. Faced the minimum in the first, retired the first 2 batters of the second, then got himself into some trouble with a couple of walks. Gave up a bunt single in the 3rd. On the ground to the right side, fielded by the first baseman, Dejan Domenico. Cover covering on the run, gets the flip, 1 away.
That's exactly how you draw it up. If you're Wheeling, you just put a run on the board, then 2 pitches later you have the first out of the top of the 4th inning. You're looking for Cover to get some quick outs and try and go the length of the game in this situation. It's going to be a pitcher's duel, and if you're Wheeling, you feel very good having Cover out there on the bump.
Nobody on, 1 away. Zach Hunt will come to the plate. Second baseman from Wyoming East. Breaking ball rolls through the zone, strike 1. Hunt hitting .319 is 0 for 1 today, popped up to the shortstop. The 0-1 delivery, breaking ball. Can't snap that one off. Spins behind the head of Hunt, 1-1. One ball and 1 strike. Wheeling has a 1-0 lead here in the top of the 4th. The 1-1. Popped up. This will get over the first base dugout and out of play. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hunt trying to figure out how to get on base here in the 4th inning. Cover winds and deals. That pitch fought off foul. Still 1-2. Cover ready. And delivers a breaking ball down low and away. That'll even things up. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The break even. Poked foul up the first baseline. Defensive swing by Hunt, just trying to slap it away. And get another pitch here. Cover looks over his glove, has the sign. The 2-2 pitch popped up again, and we got ourselves a nice battle going here. Hunt continuing to fight, just fouling off pitches. Hoping eventually Cover gives him one to hit. Cover shakes off Billings, now has the sign, the 2-2. This one's in play, in the air to center field. Billick backing up, drifting over to his left, will make the catch for the second out.
Cover won that battle of wills, and really, when you look up and down this Beckley lineup, the only guy who's looked pretty confident in that batter's box so far has been Jacob Meadows. We've seen some uncomfortable swings and some routine outs from the rest.
Yeah, Meadows has the only 2 hits on the board today for Beckley. Wheeling only has 1 hit. That was the RBI single by Billings in the 3rd. Nobody on, 2 away. Ashton Cochran, the first baseman, will come to the plate. He walked in his first plate appearance. This one's rolled on the ground to the first baseman, Dejan Domenico. He steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3-4 for Wheeling post 1. Middle of the 4th inning, Wheeling 1, Beckley nothing. This is the 2025 American Legion Baseball State Championship on Metro News, the voice of West Virginia.
Preferred Surfaces is a family-owned and operated business located in Morgantown, West Virginia. We proudly serve homeowners and businesses across the tri-state area, offering premium stone solutions rooted in craftsmanship and care. We have close to 500 slabs on site from all across the globe, with materials like granite, marble, quartz, quartzite, and others to choose from. We bring the world's finest slabs to you.
Bottom of the 4th inning. This game's shaping up to be a pitcher's duel. 1 run, 1 hit. No errors for Wheeling post 1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for Beckley post 32. Wheeling needs to win just once to take the state championship. Beckley needs to sweep a doubleheader today. Brady Ernest, Jake Brown, Braxton Billick. The 7-8-9 hitters due up to face Eli Green. Green at 70 pitches to begin the inning has had to deal with base runners in each of the first 3 innings of work, and he delivers a strike over the outside corner to Brady Ernest. Ernest is 0 for 1. He has struck out, 1 of 3 strikeouts on the day for Eli Green, the 0-1. Chopper to third. Kiblinger will field on the hop, across the diamond, 1 away.
Green looking for that first stress-free inning of the game. A chance for that facing the 7, 8, and 9 hitters in the Wheeling order. Of course, Wheeling's lineup is stacked up and down, but if you're trying to build that case, certainly this could be an inning where Green can get back to the dugout quickly.
Brown at the plate, reached on a walk back in the 2nd inning, takes a strike on the outside corner. The 0-1. Down and away. Green ready with a 1-1 pitch. In the air the other way, shallow right. Sims long run. He's coming in. Sims makes the no, dropped it. It looked like Sims had made another outstanding defensive play out in right field. Got a glove on it, and just at the last second, it squirts out for a hit.
It looked like he was going to be able to secure that catch. He had it in his glove as we get another look. Metro News television stream.
Slicing to right, Sims had a long run coming in and had it till the ground knocked it out.
Looked like a snow cone catch type situation, and the ground jostled it free.
It will be a base hit for Jake Brown and a called strike to Braxton Billick. Sims had the outstanding catch in foul territory earlier today. That pitch is fisted foul. He was out in front and inside. That one stung. Braxton Billick still. Did that get him on the thumb? Was it that far inside, or did that just sting that much?
I just think it stung that much. Imagine that type of getting fisted and crossed up like that in February or March.
Oh, it doesn't feel good. I'll save my baseball in March rant for later. It's terrible.
Baseball and March in West Virginia, that's a combination.
Not fun. 0-2. That pitch is fisted foul. Oh, and 2 on Billick. Runner at first base, one away. And this pitch is outside a ball. Wheeling with a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the fourth inning. Green at the belt. The 1-2 pitch, a line drive. That's down for a base hit into center field. Back-to-back runners aboard, and Wheeling trying to add to a 1-0 lead. Top of the order coming to the plate.
And as we've said throughout this game, there have been no stress-free innings to this point for Green. In every single inning, at least 1 or 2 base runners on each time, and he's had to work from the stretch a great deal today.
Beckley does have a right-hander tossing down in the bullpen, down the left field line. So Chris Upton at the plate. Upton squares to bunt. Ball gets through the catcher Kesterson. Both runners advance 90 feet. Now you don't have to worry about a sacrifice attempt. That's got to be a pass ball. Trying to backhand that low pitch, just got away from Kesterson. So now runners at second and third. Corners playing up. The 1-0 pitch. Upton into center field, line drive. Meadows will make the catch. Runner from third is tagging. Here comes the throw. It'll skip off the mound. Kesterson has to come out to field, and scoring is Brown. It's 2-0 in favor of Wheeling.
Every run counts in this game, particularly when you consider Seth Cover on the mound for post 1. Any run support that he gets is welcomed, and he can really have that ability to shut down the bash the rest of the way. So if you're Beckley, you got to make sure no more runs come in this inning.
2 outs, runner at second, and Seth Cover is the batter. He takes a rip at the first pitch, fouls it straight into the net. Cover 0 for 2, has ground out and struck out today. No balls and 1 strike to Cover. 442 hitter, 33 runs driven in. Looking for number 34, and the pitch is down and away. The 1-1 pitch. Cover line drive, and a nice catch by Kiblinger at third. to end the Wheeling threats. Kiblinger going down to a knee to snag that one out of the air. And Wheeling can only plate one run on 2 hits, leaves the runner stranded in scoring position. At the end of 4, Wheeling 2, Beckley nothing. This is the 2025 American Legion Baseball State Championship on Metro News, the voice of West Virginia.
Bank Wealth Enhancement Group is now Wealth Enhancement. We believe retirement starts with a plan. Saving for college starts with a plan. Your legacy starts with a plan. Do you have the right plan? Call our team at 304-443-4240 or email stike-info@wealthenhancement.com.
A lot goes into a perfect drive. Freedom Kia is driving the next generation forward. Freedom Kia, I-79, exit 153, University Town Center, Morgantown. Online at freedomkia.net.
Every brand has a story. At Sparks Media Agency, we help you tell it. Authentically, visually, and with heart. Sparks Media Agency. Story-driven content that connects.
Top of the 5th inning, and Wheeling has increased its lead by 1. Now up 2-0. And 9 outs away from its 19th American Legion State Championship. Nice afternoon here up on top of the mountain at Milan Park. Dave Wilson, Jack Carlson with you. Been a fun tournament so far. Started back on Thursday. We've had extra inning games. We've had walk-off winners. Thunder and lightning and everything in between.
Definitely checked a lot off of those bingo
Leading
cards
off the 5th for
this
Beckley,
weekend.
post 32.
A lot of winners.
Shortstop Cole Brown.
Beckley is going to have to try to figure out how to get to Seth Cover. The 7, 8, 9 hitters are due up here in the top of the 5th inning. Cole Brown to lead things off. He drew a walk in the 2nd inning. Jack, you mentioned this during the break. Cover looking okay right now, just 50 pitches as he starts the top of the 5th.
Yeah, in perfect position if he continues to stay efficient to go the distance.
That pitch misses just down to Cole Brown. Brown from Nicholas County hitting .333. 3 homers to his credit this year. That pitch chased up. This is in foul territory and is going to get out of play. Upton gave it a run. Anderson was over there. Murray as well. Count is even, a ball and a strike. Brown, Kesterson, and Kiblinger all due up here in the 5th. The 1-1 from Cover misses upstairs. 2-1. The 2-1 delivery. This is pop foul out of play. That'll even the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Seth Cover's brother, Braden Cover, pitched in the semifinals back in the high school state tournament. Pitches up and in, 3-2. When Wheeling Central beat Wyoming East. And he was efficient that day, gave up just 1 hit. That came in the 6th inning, struck out 14, did Braden Cover that day. That pitch is going to get out of play. And we'll continue to battle at 3-2. Of course, Wheeling Central went on to take the AA state championship. A lot of Wheeling Central influence on this post-1 team, including the pitcher Seth Cover. Ernest, Brown, Billick. Also don the maroon colors in the spring. And Olay at third base. Anderson tried to pick it off the turf, and it skipped right over his glove. That'll scoot into left field, and a base runner aboard.
Yeah, you never quite know what the turf is going to yield in terms of hops. Anderson tried to get that hop. As you said, Dave, his glove just a little bit too high. He brought it up a bit too quickly, and as a result, the ball skipped underneath it. There's a leadoff base runner for post 32.
You've got to get over in front of that, so if it does, you do get that bad hop, it hits off your chest. You've still got an opportunity. So the batter squares. Kesterson lays down a nice bunt up the first base line. Cover fields off the mound, throws to Brown covering at first. They get the out, but the sacrifice complete, moves the runner up to second base.
And if you're Beckley facing a tough customer in Seth Cover, you have to do anything in your power to manufacture a run. So even if that is just getting one run here in the fifth and trying to get that other run in the sixth or seventh innings, so be it. You have to take what you can get against Seth Cover.
Kiblinger hit a line drive into center field. He is 0 for 1 today. And he takes a pitch on the outside corner, a called strike. Quarters playing up here. Guarding against a bunt with one out and a runner at second. The 0-1. Breaking ball called strike 2 on the outside corner. Cover. Pauses. And the 0-2 on the way. Skips out in front of the plate. Billings knocks it down. A ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, runner at second base. Top of the fifth, Wheeling has a 2-0 lead on Beckley. The 1-2. Breaking ball hit to the third baseman, Anderson. He's there. He'll throw across to first for the out. Dijon Domenico back to third. And diving in safely is Brown. Brown tempting fate, took the base on the throw, but there are 2 away.
Yeah, certainly gamble on Brown's part to try and advance that extra 90 after Anderson had thrown across the diamond, but it does pay off, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring Beckley's first run of the game.
It'll take a base hit to do it. Jacob Meadows has 2 of them. A base hit in the first, a bunt single in the third. He's back at the plate, 2 for 2. The lefty right up on the plate, facing Cover for a third time, and Cover comes inside. Didn't mean to. That target was set outside. Meadows, though, right on the plate. Big toe on his left foot on the white line. The 1-0 pitch down low, 2-0. Two balls and no strikes. Runner at third, 2 away. And Meadows takes a strike on the outside corner, 2-1. Meadows at the plate. The lefty facing the righty Cover. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. Meadows about came out of his shoes chasing that pitch. 2-2. Cover looking to get out of the inning. No damage done. Meadows trying to get his team on the board. A run 90 feet away with 2 outs in the top of the 5th inning. Cover spins the ball in his right hand behind his back. Has a pitch he likes. The 2-2. Popped him up. Shallow right. Ernest coming in. He'll call for it and squeeze it for the final out of the inning. No runs, no hits. Runner left stranded. 1 error in the 5th. Wheeling leads Beckley 2-0 in the 2025 American Legion Baseball State Championship on Metro News, the voice of West Virginia.
Whether for work or a special occasion, Daniels of Morgantown has the suit, sport coat, tie, and shoes to make you look your best. And finding the right fit, color, and style is always easy and fast at Daniels of Morgantown.
This summer at Dan Calva Toyota World, we have trucks, and more trucks. With over 250 Toyota trucks here and on the way, we guarantee we have a truck for you. Come check out our 2025 hybrid Tacomas that offer 326 horsepower and 4.75% for 60 months. So come get your brand new Toyota truck today at Dan Calva Toyota World in Fairmont. Shop the world.
At Polka Valley, we offer a full suite of conventional, government, and West Virginia housing loan products, strong construction loans, and 100% financing to qualified applicants. Visit us online or call us today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Bottom of the fifth inning, Wheeling leads Beckley 2-0. The winner, well, if it's Wheeling, that is, of game one, would head to the Mid-Atlantic Regional. If Beckley can mount a comeback here in the final 2 innings, they would force a second and decisive game 2 here this afternoon. So far, pitchers have been the story of this ball game. Eli Green for Beckley today, just 2 runs allowed on 3 hits. Seth Cover has bested him just a tad. No runs on 2 hits. Green, his job is simple. He needs to get it back to the dugout, give his bats a chance, and not give up any more runs. Down 2-0 here. He'll have to face the meat of this post-1 lineup: Murray, Billings, and Dejan Domenico. Pitch taking a ball.
With Green sitting now at 86 pitches, probably going to be his last inning of work, so he's going to give it everything that he's got.
The 1-0. Outside corner and strike. Murray's been on base twice today. He has walked 2 times, and he's been left out at second base in both those innings. The 1-1. Murray fouls it back. Murray and Billings have been involved in just about all the offense today. The 1-2 pitch, breaking ball, slapped up the middle. Brown fields, hit the shortstop near second, sidearm to first base, beat him by a step, 1 away. Zay Billings, the catcher from Tyler Consolidated, 1 for 1 with an RBI. He drove in the first run of the game back in the 3rd inning.
Catcher Zay Billings
walked in the first. Nobody on, 1 out, bottom of the 5th inning, 2-0 Wheeling. First pitch to Billings is popped up behind home plate. It's Kesterson out of the crouch, dispatches the mask, makes the catch, 2 away.
Very tricky play for Kesterson to make. Him, as you said, immediately had to pop out of his crouch, and he located that ball quickly in the sun and made a nice catch up near the netting.
They had the umpire in the way and able to get around him, make that catch. So 2 away, nobody on. Rocco Dejan Domenico will come to the plate 0 for 2. Down and away a ball.
Depending on whether Green can get this last out of the 5th inning within the next couple of pitches, he might work himself into another inning of work.
That pitch, a line drive back up the middle for a 2-out hit. Rocco Dejan Domenico, his first hit of the day. Henry Anderson will come up with 1 on and 1 out. Not sure what happened to Kesterson behind home plate. Did he get some? I'll tell you what that looks like. That is those rubber pellets on the field that you scatter on this new artificial, well, it's not new, but the new artificial surface that's so popular. It looks like he caught some of that in the eye. As Dejan Domenico, oh, never mind, the bat got him. The way he was grimacing there, it looked like he got some rubber in the eye, but it certainly wasn't any ill intent. The bat just bounced up off the ground and caught him upside the head.
Yeah, Rocco's priority was to get to first as quick as possible. Dispatched the bat and just so happened to bounce right into the shoulder of backstop Kesterson.
Yeah, you used to get dirt in your eyes every once in a while from runners. Now you get rubber pellets thrown at you. Then you get aluminum bat upside the head. That's why in Little League they said, who wants to be a catcher? And everybody went, I don't want to be a catcher. There was always one guy. There was always one simpleton. I was one of them, Jack. Pitches high a ball, too.
Whatever you need, Skip.
Brady Ernest.
Whatever you need, Skip.
Something like that. Throw to first.
You know what we call that, Dave? A team-first mentality.
Oh, yeah. You know what I call that is if nobody wants to play the position, you'll get some playing time. Down and away, ball 2-0 to Henry Anderson. Two balls and no strikes. 2-0 ball game. The pitch. Fouled away. Anderson is 0 for 2. He's hit it in the air twice. Once to right, once to center. The 2-1 pitch. Excuse me, foul tip. And it's 2-2. Looking ahead to the Beckley 6th, he got the 2, 3, 4 hitters due up. In just a 2-0 ball game. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Ball pops free from Kesterson. He applies the tag, and the inning is over. Fourth strikeout of the day for Eli Green. We go to the top of the 6th. The score remains Wheeling 2, Beckley 0 in the 2025 American Legion Baseball State Championship on Metro News, the voice of West Virginia.
Historically, joint replacement surgery required an extended hospital stay of 3 to 5 days or more. But now with our improved techniques, it can be done as a same-day surgery. You get home sooner, you're more comfortable at home. I got into medicine to help people. Then with joint replacement surgery, I can see immediate results, eliminating a patient's joint pain and really changing their life. At W Medicine, we're able to get people back to living their lives.
Leading the efforts to build a stronger West Virginia, the High Technology Foundation has a proven plan to strengthen and diversify our state's economy. The I-79 Technology Park's high-capacity infrastructure continues to attract advanced federal operations that are driving economic growth. This keeps our young, educated residents in the state and brings West Virginians home. The High Technology Foundation, building a stronger West Virginia. Learn more today at WVHTF.org.
Wheeling starting to count the outs, leading Beckley 2-0 as we go to the top of the 6th inning. Post 1, 6 outs away from moving on to the Mid-Atlantic region and celebrating its 19th American Legion Baseball State Championship. Seth Cover goes back to work, and he'll face the heart of this Beckley Post 32 lineup. Maddox Sims, Deegan Williams, Cole Cunningham are the scheduled batters here in the top of the 6th inning, Wheeling up 2-0. Sims is 0 for 2. He has lined out and flown out to right field. First pitch, a high chopper. Nice play by Anderson at third. Throws across over to first base. One pitch, one out in the 6th.
You certainly like that if you're Cover and Wheeling. Tremendous pitch count so far, sitting pretty at 68 with just 5 outs to go. He's in cruise control right now.
Anderson had to go up to play that one, just a little bit off the hop. Made a nice play over at third, and Deegan Williams will be the batter. He's 0 for 2. The lefty facing Cover for a third time. Cover kicks and deals and delivers over the outside corner, a fastball for a strike. 2 hits today for Beckley. They both belong to Jacob Meadows. A single in the first, that pitch way out of the zone, and a bunt single in the third. Counts even, a ball and a strike to the left-handed hitting Deegan Williams from Independence. The 1-1. Hit high and deep right field. Ernest going back. Ernest chasing over toward the line. That is a foul ball. It's going to be tough to get one out that direction today. The wind's blowing in from right field. And that was probably going to be 3 if that ball hits a foot to the left. Williams put a good swing on it, squared it up, and maybe 2 feet. But it was close down there in the corner. Clearly foul. Count is 1-2. Swing and a miss. Down in the dirt, Billings comes up, throws to first to complete the strikeout, 2 away. Just the second strikeout for Seth Cover today. And there are 2 away in the 6th.
And Cover has shown a great ability to pitch so far in this tournament. The 8 strikeouts obviously are going to wow you in the first outing for him in this tournament, but arguably more impressive is his ability to induce weak contact so far today and just be in complete command so far through 5 2/3.
Cole Cunningham, the big designated hitter, is 0 for 2. Grounded to first and struck out today. The 1-0. High and away, 2-0. So Cover's in great shape as far as the pitch count goes. We'll see if Eli Green comes back out. And I imagine he will to begin the bottom of the 6th inning at 96 pitches. Big rip by Cunningham. Comes up empty. That was a 2-0 swing if I've ever seen one. 2 balls and a strike. Nobody on, 2 away. Top of the 6th, 2-0 ball game. Wheeling leading Beckley. Cover delivers a strike over the outside corner. Cover looking to retire the side. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. There comes the pitch. Just out of the zone, 3-2. The payoff pitch. Hit hard, but right at the first baseman, Dejan Domenico, who makes the catch for the 3rd out. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody aboard. Middle of the 6th inning. Wheeling leads Beckley 2-0 in the 2025 American Legion Baseball State Championship. From Metro News, the voice of West Virginia.
And Toyota, your truck and SUV headquarters, with one signature paperless delivery. We're family-owned and operated and celebrating 40 years. Winner of the Toyota President's Award 16 consecutive times. Buchanan Toyota, with Toyota certified technicians. Convenient same-day or next-day appointments Monday through Saturday. Buchanan Toyota pays top dollar for your trade, even if you don't buy from us. For your new Toyota or pre-owned vehicle, Buchanan Toyota, closer than you think.
We have close to 500 slabs on site from all across the globe. We bring the world's finest slabs to you. Preferred Surfaces. Your space, your style, your preferred choice.
Game day is here. Show your Mountaineer spirit with the area's most complete selection of game day apparel, short sleeve knits, and so much more. You'll find your right fit at Daniels of Morgantown. Visit our store or shop online at danielsofmorgantown.com.
Eli Green back to the mound for Beckley, post 32. He'll start this inning at 96 pitches as the Beckley Bash need to get back into the dugout at a 2-0 ball game. 2 runs, 4 hits, an error for Wheeling. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for Beckley in what has been a battle of pitchers here in the championship contest. So Brady Ernest will lead things off. Jake Brown, Braxton Billick due up here in the 7th. The first pitch is a called strike. Wheeling trying to add to this 2-0 lead. As we've seen, Jack, throughout this tournament, no lead is really safe.
Absolutely.
To pull one out of the bag of cliches over here. But it has held true. We've seen teams come back. We've seen extra inning affairs. Walk-off hits, a little bit of everything this week. 1-1. Down and away a ball.
Beckley in the second game of their tournament stay. They were down 5-1 against Clarksburg, clawed all the way back and ended up walking off Clarksburg 6-5 to stay alive in the tournament.
This pitch lifted in the air, left center field. Racing back is Billick. Looking up to the wall. It is gone. A home run. Well, that ball got up into the jet stream, and Brady Ernest drives it out over the left center field fence. And Wheeling, post one, increases its lead 3-0.
That ball just kept going, and talk about an insurance run, exclamation mark for Wheeling. Another look on the replay, just tattooed by Ernest, no doubter.
Brady Ernest goes deep in the championship game. Wheeling leads 3-0. And Jake Brown will be the batter.
Second baseman Jake Brown.
Swing and a miss. Brady Ernest, he's had a great summer, 455 from Wheeling Central. His third home run for post one this summer. Brown takes a rip, fouls his pitch away, 2-2. Green at 104 on the pitch count, by the way. 2 balls, 2 strikes, trying to get the out here. Brown ready. The 2-2 pitch. Skips out in front of the plate. 3-2.
This is probably Green's last batter.
Yeah, this
pitch count at 106.
Full count, 3-2. Just off the outside edge. His 6th walk of the day, and that'll be all for Eli Green. Heck of a day for Eli Green. He'll get an ovation, a much-deserved round of applause as he heads to the dugout. Allows 3 runs on 5 hits. Walked 5 and struck out 4. And Beckley will turn to the bullpen.
Max Compton, the right-hander from Tazewell High School. Some warm-up tosses in, but Dave, really want to highlight Green's performance, and the right-hander needed to battle, needed to give the Bash some innings in this, what is an elimination game for Beckley, and just a chance for them to keep their season alive at least for another game. And Green had that tough outing on Friday, only went an inning and 2/3, 5 hits, 5 runs, 2 walks, and a strikeout. He came back, did suffer with the command a little bit here and there, but overall a really solid outing and certainly deserving of the ovation that he received.
So he's still on the hook for the runner at first base. But a heck of a day. He's left with his team in this thing. By no stretch are they out of it. But Seth Cover has just been outstanding on the other side. So Axe Compton from Tazewell High School, just across the state line over in Virginia. 3 2/3 innings this summer for Beckley post 32. 3-4. His record, 23 strikeouts, 28 walks, and a 6.0 ERA. Well, here's where you find out just how deep your pitching staff is. It's been a taxing week. As you mentioned, having to come back in those games and use the bullpen, use whatever pitching depth you have. Eli Green threw a heck of a ball game today. And now Compton, it'll be up to him to get some outs and get his team back in the dugout. Braxton Billick will be the batter.
For Beckley, already trailing by 3 runs. Runs are hard to come by against a pitcher like Cover. You can ill afford to give up more. Base runner on, nobody out. You have to get out of this inning if you're Compton without permitting further damage.
Brown at first base after the walk, nobody out. Billick squares to bunt, and he takes outside a ball. The 1-0. Another square by Billick, and this time he takes right over top of his head. The 2-0 offering. And that pitch misses high, ball 3. Chris Upton waiting on deck. Compton looks over toward first. The 3-2 pitch, nowhere close. Skips by Kesterson. Brown will take a turn around second. He stays put there. Runners at first and second, nobody away. And Wheeling is back to the top of the order.
Danger zone time for the Bash. As you said, with the top of the lineup coming up, Chris Upton now, Seth Cover and Jackson Murray to follow. Can ill afford to let this get away.
Upton is 0 for 1 officially today. He walked and scored in the third, and an RBI sac fly in the fourth. He squares to bunt, takes the pitch as it goes over the umpire's head, over everybody's head, all the way to the backstop. Runners move up 90 feet.
5 straight balls from Compton to start his outing.
So now Upton, well, that'll change the strategy, and there's a strike. Upton goes from being ready to give himself up, move those runners over, to being able to score a couple with a base hit here. The 1-1. Upton drives it into right field. That's down for a base hit. It'll roll all the way into the corner. That'll easily score 2. Upton coming around first. He's at second with a 2 RBI double. And Wheeling has blown the game open, up 5-0.
Great piece of hitting there from Upton. Didn't try and overswing there, just put it down that right field line. Perfect location. The runner is easily able to score another extra base hit for Upton. His 4th run batted in, beg your pardon, his 3rd run batted in of the day. And his 6th RBI of the tournament.
5-0, still nobody out in the inning. And the batter will be Seth Cover. Cover trying to help himself out a little bit here. 0 for 3 with a strikeout. 1-0. Cover takes upstairs, ball high. 2 balls and no strikes on Cover. Boy, 5 runs the way Cover's pitched today. Might as well be 15. The 2-0. Cover outside a ball. Three balls, no strikes. And a long discussion out there between Compton and the catcher, Kesterson. Again, these guys haven't worked together a lot. Kesterson from Nicholas County and Compton from over in Virginia and Tazewell. Three balls and no strikes, the pitch. Get me over fastball does the job. 3-1 to Cover. Upton takes off for third. Cover takes a big rip, lifts it in the air to right field. Sims coming on. Sims will make a catch Sliding down on the knee, Upton retreats back to second base to avoid the double play.
Several nice catches from Maddox Sims out there in right field today. Each time he's gotten rid of the ball cap, he shed it, let those flowing locks go in the breeze.
See what, he has played a nice defensive game out there in right field. He has saved a couple of outs, no doubt. One away, the batter is Jackson Murray. Murray has been on base twice. He walked in the first and third innings. The pitch, outside corner. No balls and a strike on Murray. Or a ball and a strike, I beg your pardon. Chopper back to the mound. Compton will field. Plants, throws, out at first. Upton will move up to third, but there are two away.
Nice work there by Compton to take a moment and collect himself. We see it all too often. Sometimes pitchers try and rush that throw to first, and it goes disastrously wrong. He took a minute to plant his feet, throw on time, on target for the out.
Yeah, that's tough. You're moving. All your momentum's got you going toward third base. All right, Compton took his time, made the play. So two away, and Zade Billings will be at the plate. Billings takes outside a ball. RBI single in the third. Scored the first run of the ball game for Wheeling. Now leading 5-0. The 1-0. Downstairs a ball. 2 balls and no strikes. Compton ready, the 2-0. Skips away from the catcher, Kesterson. Upton will score on the wild pitch, 6-0. Wheeling post 1.
These runs here in the 6th inning, you mentioned that 5 runs felt like 15. A 6-run lead for Wheeling, and Seth Cover pitching as well as he has all summer long in this game. Wheeling can taste it now.
3-0, outside, ball 4. The inning continues for Rocco DeJean-Domenico. DeJean-Domenico is 1 for 3 today. As Billings heads toward first base, and Compton just trying to get the third out of the inning here. Eli Green pitched a good ball game, reached his pitch limit. Compton has come in relief here in the bottom of the 6th, and the pitch is outside a ball to Rocco DeJean-Domenico. Domenico had his first hit of the day back in the 5th inning. The 1-0. Breaking ball off the outside corner, called a strike, 1-1. Good late movement on that pitch. 1 ball and 1 strike. And a pitch taken, snap throw down to first, and back safely with a dive is Billings. Pitch was called a strike. It's 1-2 on the batter, DeJean-Domenico. The pause and the 1-2. Breaking ball behind his head. Two balls, 2 strikes. Compton trying to get out of the inning. In the air, right field. Sims, can of corn, inning over. But Wheeling plates 4 runs on 2 hits. A solo homer by Brady Ernest, a 2-run double by Chris Upton. And post 1, 3 outs away from a championship. This is the American Legion Baseball State Championship from Metro News, the voice of West Virginia.
Inside all of us lies a potential to succeed. The definition of success differs for each of us. It's personal. One size doesn't fit all. At MVB, we believe in relationships supported by technology, product offerings, and industry knowledge. We believe in your imagination, your determination, and your grit. Our financial services keep pace with your ambition and empower your limitless potential. We say yes if, when other banks say no because. At our core, we power potential. We strive to unlock the potential in you, your family, your business, and your community. Your success is our success. You deserve more than a bank. You deserve a trusted partner on the financial frontier. MVB, powering your potential.
Wheeling Post 1 has 18 American Legion Baseball State Championships to its credit. It is 3 outs away from number 19. And Seth Cover will come back out to finish what he has started today, and it has been a gem. No runs on 2 hits through 6 innings of work as Post 1 blows this game open in the bottom of the 6th inning. Brady Ernest, a solo homer, a couple of walks, and then the big hit delivered by Chris Upton, Jack.
A really complete performance so far from Wheeling. Aside from 1 error committed in the field, they've been playing some flawless baseball when it matters most, leaving no doubt in this game offensively, defensively, and obviously on the mound with Seth Cover just dominant through 6 innings, in perfect position to go the distance here and give championship number 19 in the state of West Virginia to this Post 1 team.
Well, for Beckley, they need base runners. Zach Hunt, Ashton Cochran, and Cole Brown will be the batters.
So a pinch hitter here to start things off. Levi Barnett, pinch hitting for Hunt.
Barnett from Independence, just graduated. Facing Cover for the first time today. He swings the first pitch and pops it foul, out of play.
So Hunt and Barnett have been alternating in the infield in that starting role. Barnett has played in each of the previous 4 games of this state tournament for Beckley.
The 0-1. Breaking ball misses. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pitch count not a factor right now. I mean, Cover would have to get into some big trouble to start to think about that. The 1-1. Fouled straight back, 1-2. That's what Beckley's hoping for. One ball and 2 strikes. Cover's pitch. Swing and a miss. Chase the breaking ball. 1 away. Just the 3rd strikeout of the day for Cover. Jack, you mentioned this earlier. He's been efficient. He's pitched to contact today.
And that's really helped his pitch count, Dave. Not really trying for all those strikeouts has given his pitch count a tremendous boost in the downward direction. 82 pitches on the day, and even the hard hits from Beckley have been directly at Wheeling fielders.
Yeah, been that kind of a day. Cochran hits this ball hard in the right center field gap. That's going to get down. Coming over to cut it off is Billick, and he will hold Cochran to a single off the bat. That looked like it was going to get to the gap and be extra bases, but boy, Billick covered some ground to cut that ball off, and Billick limits Cochran to a single here in the 7th.
That's another great play by Post 1 in this game. It's the little things that add up over the course of a 7-inning game. Plays like that are why Wheeling is a championship level team.
So runner at first, 1 away. Cole Brown will be the batter. And Brown takes a breaking ball off the plate. Brown has been on base twice today. He has walked and reached on an error. 3rd hit of the day, first one by somebody not named Jacob Meadows for Beckley. 1-0, swing and a miss. Wheeling up 6-0, 1 out, top of the 7th inning. Cover doesn't need to worry at all about Cochran over at first base. Just focus on the batter, the 1-1. Breaking ball popped up. This is in foul territory. DeJean Domenico over by the dugout, makes the catch, 2 away. Wheeling 1 out away from a championship. And it will be Grayson Kesterson, the catcher from Nicholas County.
Catcher Grayson Kesterson.
Cover Working from the stretch with a runner at first to the plate, misses inside a ball. Kesterson today, sack bunt and a ground out. Throw to first. He's back safely. No. That'd be a heck of a way to end the championship, wouldn't it? Picking a runner off with a 6-0 lead. The 1-0. Down in the dirt, 2-0.
But for Cover in this situation, no need to even pay a singular thought to that base runner. Focus on batter Kesterson. He's the only guy that matters in this situation.
2-0. Billings sets the target. 2-0 pitch. Down low. 3-0. And Kesterson's going to have the bat sitting on his shoulder here at 3-0. Or he should be at least. He is. Pitch taking a strike. 3-1. Kesterson just trying to figure out how to get on base. Cover trying to slam the door. The 3-1 pitch. Just missed. So a 2-out walk puts runners at first and second. And the inning continues. The game continues for Braden Kiblinger.
Certainly no reason to panic for Wheeling. Just focus on Kiblinger. Brief visit will be paid to Cover. Pitch count still good at 91.
Yeah, and this is just a, all right, calm down. How's your arm feel good? All right, let's get this out right here and start the celebration. Don't worry about the guys on base. They're completely irrelevant at this point. Pretty simple message. I didn't even have to read lips to figure that one out, Jack.
Certainly right.
This was a tight game throughout. Wheeling with a run in the third, one in the fourth, and then the floodgates opened in the bottom of the sixth. The 4-run sixth, highlighted by the Ernest home run and the Upton RBI double. Two on, 2 outs, 6-0 Wheeling lead, and the number 9 batter, Braden Kiblinger, at the plate. Cover trying to finish this one off. Delivers a strike. Billings flashes the sign. And now Cover's going to step off. Billings again rolls through the signs, runner out at second base, 0-1. The pitch on the way misses off the edge, 1-1. Boy, that last out always feels like it's the hardest one to get. Don't know that's any harder than any other out, but man, does it feel like it's hard to get.
A lot of mind games can be played in this situation.
Even with a 6-run lead. 1-1. Cover to the plate. This is in the air on the infield. Murray underneath of it. Murray makes the catch. Ball game over. Wheeling, post 1. Captures its 19th American Legion Baseball State Championship. The celebration on behind the pitcher's mound. Post 1 over Beckley, 6-0. Now they were hopping around for a moment. Now the dog pile. Now the bucket of ice water. Wheeling, post 1. Your 2025 American Legion Baseball champions.
On a hot day like today, especially the thrill of victory on top of it, that ice water certainly feels good, Dave. And this weekend's performance by Wheeling, the undisputed champions from start to finish, they found different ways to win in each of their 5 games. They blew out opponents And then in games like today, they just were the more fundamentally sound team. They did the little things well that added up to a state championship.
It was a pitching duel throughout most of the game today. Seth Cover goes the distance. 7 innings, no runs, 3 hits, no errors, or 1 error for Wheeling. Eli Green pitched a heck of a game as well, but Wheeling finally got to him late in this ballgame. Pitch count got him, and then they got the runs going.
Certainly, and you have to take your hats off to this Beckley team. They lost the first game of the tournament all the way back on Thursday. Could have been very easy to just mail it in at that point, but Beckley got up off the mat, and they won out until this game today. So a lot of credit to Jacob Meadows and the staff over there for Beckley. They really did a nice job battling back this week. And Eli Green, he battled out there. Obviously, the walks were not his friend today, but he certainly gave it everything that he had, and Beckley has nothing to hang their heads in shame about this week. They certainly left it all out there.
Wheeling Post 1 celebrating its 19th American Legion Baseball State Championship. It will move on to the Mid-Atlantic region representing West Virginia here in a couple of weeks. Once again, your final score. Wheeling Post 1 6th, Beckley Post 32 0 for Jack Carlson, Kyle Wiggs, Luke Wiggs, and Daniel Woods for an outstanding American Legion Baseball State Tournament. I'm Dave Wilson saying so long from Dale Miller Field. Wheeling Post 1, your 2025 American Legion Baseball champions on Metro News, the voice of West Virginia.
Inside all of us lies a potential to succeed. The definition of success differs for each of us. It's personal. One size doesn't fit all. At MVB, we believe in relationships supported by technology, product offerings, and industry knowledge. We believe in your imagination, your determination, and your grit. Our financial services keep pace with your ambition and empower your limitless potential. We say yes if, when other banks say no because. At our core, we power potential. We strive to unlock the potential in you, your family, your business, and your community. Your success is our success. You deserve more than a bank. You deserve a trusted partner on the financial frontier. MVB, powering your potential.
Let's make a deal at Buchanan Toyota. 3.99% financing up to 60 months on all new 2024 Toyota Tacomas, gas or hybrid. Buchanan Toyota, closer than you think.
Steig Wealth Enhancement Group is now Wealth Enhancement. We believe retirement starts with a plan. Saving for college starts with a plan. Your legacy starts with a plan. Do you have the right plan? Call our team at 304-443-4240 or email steig-info@wealthenhancement.com.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. You keep us going. Thank you.
Big box stores can't match this. At the Ranch Community Store, every purchase supports our community and fuels the mission of the Chestnut Mountain Ranch, a place of hope for young boys. Your shopping changes lives. Come see what's new, where thrifting thrives to change lives.
Number 46, Cole Cunningham. Number 74, Jacob Meadows. The Beckley Post 32 manager, Jordan Meadows. And coaches Corey Lilly and Caleb Lilly. State runner-up, Beckley Post 32. And now for the 2025 West Virginia State Champion, Wheeling Post 1. Number 2, Jack Selman. Number 4, Reese Davis. Number 5, Donovan Jones. Number 7, Rylan Robb. Number 14, Dominic Fato. Number 25, Eric Glazier. Number 30, Tucker Doty. Number 39, Daniel Tadich. Number 12, Chris Upton. Number 22, Seth Cover. Number 35, Jackson Murray. Number 1, Zay Billings. Number 13, Rocco Deshaun Domenico. Number 6, Henry Anderson. Number 21, Brady Ernest. Number 26, Jake Brown. Number 8, Braxton Village. The manager for Wheeling Post 1, John Michael Bruner. And the coaches, Scott Castello, Dom Dorrance, Richard Henry, Nicholas Thesaurus, and Camden White, and also team photographer Karen Malone. State champion Wheeling Post 1. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to congratulate the tournament MVP from Wheeling Post 1, number 12, Chris Upton. Congratulations, Chris. Congratulations, Wheeling Post 1. Now West Virginia State Baseball Chairman Chris George will present. All right, Chris George has the championship banners and plaques he will present to the state runners-up and to state champion Wheeling Post 1. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for attending the 2025 West Virginia State Championship Tournament, and Wheeling good luck in the Mid-Atlantic Regional.